Sending 3 mid to attack haichao on the rise, something that I'm looking for Ultra Prime to do in game plan early in the game, and try and draw attention away from top, where Liangchen in isolation should be. I think Grizzly calling the bluff, gonna beat him to the top side, try and take the red buff away. Gives you a lot more power for grubs, and will help Trundle get ahead. So red side being selected again by OMG instead of first pick or counter pick. Gonna use that and just clearing down on the map.
After they get a solid trade up against Xiaoxia, as they do look to continue to pressure onto these grubs. Going to start off with the Scuttle Crab first, and Grizzly not going to be able to get over there in time to contest it. Quick magical journey out to safety, and Grizzly going to start up the grubs anyway, speedrun or no.
I think this is a little scary to get away from Moham to connect. Offgoing.
Yeah, Juhan in the pressing guard, going to push them back away. Grizzly kind of cut off from the rest of his team, but Hery might be the focus. He's already overheated. Flash after from Liangchen, looking to be able to dash through the team. Finds the first blood onto his lane opponent, but now there's 4 members of OMG right in front of him. haichao claims that kill and makes it a 1-for-1.
I still believe Grizzly, he does have that teleport available. Hery does as well, as Rayo already using that Wind Becomes Lightning to go into this Drake.
Going to look to get themselves on 2-0 in that department. Xiaoxia going to find the grudge line on Rayo, though, who dashes forward, looking to take the fight to the support, and haichao gets a second between worlds thrown on out by Saber, but the damage just isn't here for Ultra Prime. Saber, nice dodge there, but locked down by haichao regardless. Tempered Fate didn't connect, though, so he will be able to get himself out. Liangchen finds an angle onto Hery, looking to solo this man out, and maybe buy a little bit of something back for Ultra Prime. Hery making a mad dash back to his turret, and it looks like he will be able to find a space to be safe.
His conditions are bad, though. This is diveable maybe for Liangchen if he wants to get fancy. Meanwhile, the dragon fight, I don't really know what Xiaoxia was thinking on the take. This is not an Aftershock Nautilus. It's a Spellbook Nautilus. And, that was very clear with how paper that Nautilus was. I see him pressure Hery out. I think matching here is a mistake because Grizzly's going to face check Rayo.
Yeah, Rayo gets on in there. Quick pillar thrown in between them to get him off of his back. Grizzly still looking to try to find a path in here, though. Ends up getting Cosmic Bound up against Xiaoxia and has to flash out to safety. They're holding down Rayo, but the damage just isn't manifesting yet. TP for both top laners being channeled. They're getting up here for the full 5-on-5. Hena with the ultimate ticking. Throws out a little bit of a slow, but now going to get caught by that Tempered Fate. Going to have to back away as Hery layers on down the ultimate. Dashing forward, it's onto Liangchen. He's tanking up to survive for a little bit, but the Crescent Guard going to keep Rayo standing. Attempting to burn down onto Hena. Cut off from the rest of the team. Flash from Starry, flash from Hery, but not enough damage to finish off the Yunara. Xiaoxia's dredge line goes wide, but Moham takes a rough chunk from Saber regardless, and now OMG have to try to push their way in here. Rayo going to lead the charge, dives in, throws on out the equalizer on Hery, and Hena just gets burned right down. That flashless Yunara, nowhere to go, nothing to do. 2 members of Ultra Prime fall. OMG on Soul Point. And this is a clean game from OMG so far, dare I say,
further out of control than where I really feel like things should be for Ultra Prime.
The fray knows that they have favorable fight conditions, and oh boy, do they. Hena can't even play the game. And now they find themselves with a 3.5K gold lead, 1 dragon away from Soul. It's a really dominant position. Dragon rework off season.
It's like the river in the turn before the flop. You find out what the Soul actually is.
Yeah.
What was scary and quite stressful was actually the darkness.
Nice dodge from Saber. They're able to flash away from the Tempered Fate. Lower and lower. Here's a between worlds across about 4 members. Already Ryu going to be the first one down. Hery going to join him as Hena is able to find a safe space to fire away from. 2-for-1 team fight. Ultra Prime going to claim the dragon. And this game isn't over quite yet, Cody.
That was a very weird sequence for me because the observers were toggling all the darkness that Ultra Prime had to get through. Right now, you're right, no one's answering Hery, but this is a timer where you can see the Kasante drop that, did enable up to get a little bit of control. Now he's going to be forced back. Hery's TPing.
Little Rune Prison in the Tempered Fate combo. Xiaoxia and Grizzly getting focused down. Rayo dumps forward, going to be able to throw down the Crescent Guard, trying to knock folks back. A nice Tempered Fate, or rather a nice equalizer comes down across the rest of the team, finding some bad damage. And haichao gets on towards the carry, finds Hena, and takes him down. 1 kill for OMG, and that might be all it takes to get out of the Baron.
I was tilted. He was going after Nautilus again. You know what? It ended up being good. The Actualizer, it was down, but he does find the Yunara. That is the priority target.
Oh, they're not done. They're not done. Liangchen stepping forward, still plenty tanky, and the Baron shredding them so much. Rio, cut off from the rest of the team, takes a different path than the rest of OMG, but they do get out. No Baron for Hena's death. Bad click for sure.
Yeah.
Step on up into that cavern, and it does end up costing him quite a bit. And Hena, you know, just needs to be able to clean that up here. I feel like we've seen quite a bit of that from Ultra Prime games. Hena just up a bit too far. He's been like a magnet for Tempered Fates this season, and that's happened already in this game as well. See if he can turn that around as Rio finds an angle on Xiaoxia, dives forward. There's the equalizer across the team. There's the Tempered Fate onto 3, and Xiaoxia is cooked. But Liangchen up in the front line, trying to kite back away, down to half HP, flashes forward, finds 2. Here's between worlds across the team, but the damage is just not manifesting. Realm Orb out to safety. Starry takes a little bit of harassment, but the carries are just forced out entirely. It's a 3-for-0 fight for OMG.
Massive find by Moham. I want to praise Rayo, though, on the back half.
Together for these team fights, and despite the Aurora Yunara DPS duo, they just...
It was the mid-jungle duo. Grizzly and Saber outperformed. Because Juhan had a really tough series. And Rayo, man, stepping up, stepping in. We got to follow Xiaoxia.
It's Xiaoxia deep behind enemy lines. Looks for haichao, doesn't find him. haichao tries to channel the Realm Orb. Doesn't come through, but he's able to just walk his way back towards the rest of the team. Hena's cut up against the wall. Liangchen just desperately searching for something, but nothing is there. OMG slam the door shut. A quick, clean ace. No members fall, and the base is soon to follow.
I don't know if he's going to get it, but I'd love to give Rayo the pog for this first ever game, man. I really felt like this was an outstanding Xin Zhao performance. Just watching these crescent guards and how he's playing in the middle of these fights. Keep in mind, guys, this is the season. This is the split, I should say, for both of these teams. A win here keeps your hopes alive to move into the play-ins, to try and get out of Group Nirvana. If you lose, you're pretty much done for split 1 after the next series. Big win for OMG. They lost the first bout, but subbing in Rayo, huge difference. Very sound first game from them.
And to take it even further than that, Covey, I would say between these two teams, OMG have the better chance